What up, YouTube? Timu's here. Now, since Godzilla vs. Kong comes out this week, here's my review for 1998's Godzilla. Alright, Godzilla, directed by Roland Emmerich, the same guy who gave us disaster movies such as Independence Day. He also gave us White House Down. He did 2012. Roland Emmerich he's always had a hard on for disaster movies, and Godzilla is no exception. Now, this Godzilla movie first premiered back on May 19th, 1998, starring the likes of Matthew Broderick. You had, Gene Reno, Kevin Dunn. You had Hank Azaria, Michael Lerner. You had loads of really cool cast members here. You had Harry Sherrera, who you guys might know from The Simpsons fame. Of course, Hank, plays does the voice of Mr. Burns, Ned Flanders, and so yeah, he's best known for The Simpsons. All right, now this Godzilla movie, let me be for real, it's one of the worst Godzilla movies there is. It's a bad Godzilla film, but as an actual monster movie, it's not bad. I don't know if that makes any sense. Just like how people will say, like Indiana Jones, that the last Indiana Jones movie had King of the Skull. It's a bad Indiana Jones film, but it's a good action movie. To me, that's why I think of 1998's Godzilla. You just call this movie something else, like monster attacking the world or something like that. It's a really decent monster film, but the Godzilla thing this definitely did not look like Godzilla. It just looked like a straight up lizard. Yeah, it did not look like Godzilla at all. Like, the Godzilla look was horrible. But, the monster attack things, I know was really cool to watch, the film was, of course, produced by Dean Devlin, who's, produced loads of Roland Emmerich movies. This film, stars Matthew Broderick, who plays Dr. Nico Tartapolios, who is an expert on the effects of radiation on animals, and he is sent by the U.S. government to study the beast. And when the creature is dubbed as Godzilla by a new outlet, emerges, a massive battle with the military begins, and to make matters worse, Nico ends up discovering that Godzilla has also laid a nest of 200 eggs here, who are all ready to hatch, and we end up seeing a couple of eggs being hatched at the end. That they were trying to set up a sequel, but the movie tanked so badly we never really got to see a sequel to that. Because this movie is not so good at all. It does have some pretty terrible dialogue. It's definitely not a great Godzilla movie at all. Godzilla is, of course, obviously one of the most iconic movie monsters of all time, and you can't just bot Godzilla, And they made Godzilla look horrible in this. I mean, the way they make Godzilla look is just so blending terrible. It just looked like, it looked like it looked like freaking Charizard from Yu-Gi-Oh! It looked like freaking Charizard from Pokemon. That's what it looked like. Yeah, definitely had a bit of a Charizard look to it. But yeah, this movie's definitely not so good at all. Matthew Broderick, he tried his best. Who does not love Matthew Broderick? But even he couldn't have what it takes to make this movie work. It's plain terrible. It's horrible. It's really bad. But the monster attacks aren't so bad either. I always did quite like some of the monster attacks. That looked pretty cool. But yeah, this is definitely one of the worst movies of 1998, But if they called it something else, I think it could have been a little better. But just as a straight Godzilla movie, this definitely did not work at all. I mean, if you guys have not seen it, I don't think you'll appreciate it as much. So, yeah. Anyway, let me leave you guys. Have you ever seen 1998's Godzilla? If so, what's up? Were you a fan of it? Were you not a fan of it? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is Him Sorry.